Smackletics people, Smackletics family, YouTube family. I got Miss Rhonda Dowman here with me today. You guys know her. She's been in a ton of our videos. So today we're going to talk about core strengthening for the lumbar spine. And just talk about different exercises that you can do, things to avoid when you're in the gym. So this is why Miss Rhonda Dowman is here to talk about that. So I'm going to have her take the floor.
Thanks, Sean. Okay, so I know from personal experience of having a back injury, and I know it's really hard to recover from. So I wanted to show people a few steps to avoid back injury. One of those steps is to strengthen your core and stabilize your lumbar spine, which I think a lot of people actually overlook when they're in the gym. And another way to do it is to use the proper body mechanics when you're lifting, when you're playing your sport, or even in daily activities.
Absolutely.
We're going to save that for another time.
That's another video, right?
But today we're going to talk about some strengthening exercises. 3 of my go-to exercises that are really going to help stabilize that spine that you can use in your workout routine. So Sean's going to be my guinea pig today, and I'll teach him how to do it.
Absolutely. Let's get started.
Okay, so we're going to start with our first exercise, the plank row. So Sean's going to get up into a plank position. His core is tight, his back is flat. You don't want to sag down. You don't want to hang on those ligaments. He's going to keep that core tight, and then he's going to row with his right arm, squeezing that scapula back. Perfect. Trying to stay as level as possible. And you're going to get a real good burn in the core while you're doing this. Now, go ahead, Sean, try and switch sides for me. Make sure you do both sides. This way you can see if there's any asymmetries in your strength too by singling out one side versus the other side. All right, very good, Sean. So our next exercise is called bird dog. So he's going to get on his hands and his knees. This exercise is kind of the gold standard for core exercises, but a lot of people do it wrong. So I'm going to show you how to do it correctly and really get the benefits out of this exercise. So you want to imagine that you have a glass of water on your back, and you're not going to spill it. So he's going to first start with his leg, and he's going to kick one leg straight back. Good. And then come back down, keeping that core tight. Let's do the other leg. Very good. So once you have the legs down, then you're going to add the opposite arm with the opposite leg. So go ahead, Sean. Very good. And back down. Now you can alternate, or you can just do the same side about 15 times or to fatigue. So go ahead, Sean, do a couple for us. It's harder than it looks, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So you have to make sure you balance here so you don't lose that glass of water. So our next exercise is the lift up. You don't want to do a crunch, you don't want to do sit-ups. Those are really rough on the spine. They push on those discs, and you don't want to put any more pressure on them than you already do during your everyday life. So what you're going to do is called a lift up. So Sean has his hands underneath the small of his back where it arches up off the floor, so that he knows when he does it wrong, like do a curl up there or a sit up, we don't want to put pressure into the hands. So come back down. Sean's going to just lift straight up off the floor. He's going to lead with his chest like someone's pulling him up. And then he's going to lower back down. Good, and you should get a little bit of a shake because you need to control that eccentric movement, meaning the muscle's stretching while it's lowering. Very good. All right. Good, good. Okay, so I've got one more exercise. It's a little bonus exercise. I've just been starting doing it, and I like it. I'm getting good results. It really is going to target your obliques. So Sean's going to get back into the plank position. Our favorite stability position for the spine, the plank. I love it. Okay, and he's going to go from side to side. He's going to tap his hip to the floor and come back up, keeping that core tight the whole time. Go ahead. Good, and keep going. He's going to start feeling it in those obliques. Yep. And this is a good one to burn out on, so I would just go until you have fatigue and then stop. Make sure you're even on both sides though. All right, thanks guys. I hope that your back stays happy and healthy and you stabilize, and we'll come back at you with some biomechanic videos later.
Those are the great exercises, guys, for you to do in the gym. Stabilize the core, a lot of core exercise for the lower back. Me and Ron are gonna start doing these videos for you guys, just to keep you guys healthy, the safety for your body. You need this going into the gym. So me and her are gonna start doing these videos, and I appreciate her. Be looking forward for a lot of videos with me and her doing these videos once again. So stay tuned. Smackletics.